Look, I lowered my rental vacancies and pocketed tens of thousands over time with this technique. You can keep your tenants twice as long and cut your vacancy period this clever way, and no one talks about this. Not enough real estate investors are doing this, and once you start and get this rolling, you're going to want to keep doing it forever. In fact, I dropped my rental vacancy rate across my portfolio from 9% down to 5% this way, and my tenant gets a better experience too. It's also guaranteed to result in you attracting higher quality residents over time, and it all costs you virtually nothing. I'll show you step by step exactly how to implement it. Hi, I'm Keith Weinhold, Get Rich Education founder, Forbes Real Estate Council member, and see my work in the USA Today. Start listing your vacant units with a local, stable employer. Now, you don't have to be afraid that you've got no pull with an employer. In fact, you'll see why. They are often glad that you reached out. When you work with, and it's especially hospitals, universities, corporate campuses, and military bases, those four, what you're doing is you're fishing from a pond of tenant candidates that are pre-vetted, income verified, and they're drug screened. So not only do you know that your tenant has a job, but these tenant prospects already had to pass these HR background checks and employment verification. I mean, that's what you have. So this saves you both risk and time compared to just, say, Craigslist style rolling the dice crowd type of landlords. You're going to end up with higher quality tenants since you've got this built-in screening. And most times, corporate housing offices will list your property for little or no fee. Now, you might have the option to pay the employer for premium placement on their housing board and pay for them to send an email to everyone that seeks housing, but you don't have to do that. And the math on this is, say if you've got a rental unit that rents for $2,000 and you get it rented half a month faster than you have been, well, that's $1,000 in extra rent income right there. But as you'll see, it gets better than just that. Now, of course, steady employment equals steady rent for you. Tenants sourced through employers, I mean, they usually have reliable paychecks through direct deposit. They've got predictable work schedules and less income volatility than if they happen to be a contractor or a freelancer. Well, for you, that means fewer late rent payments and a lower eviction risk. Some landlords, they even structure rent payments through payroll deductions. So that means that the rent comes right out of the tenant's paycheck, and that essentially automates rent collection for you. Yes, you can do that. Employees who move for a job, I mean, they want to often sign long-term leases because relocating again would be a hassle for them. I mean, moving once is hard enough. And I found that a lot of your tenants that you get this way, they will stay with you as long as they stay employed, often like 2 years or 5 years, especially in healthcare, education, and tech sectors. And less turnover means fewer make-ready costs for you, less time doing showings, and just more peace of mind for you. So advertising through employers, that is a low competition marketing channel too. Most landlords blast their listings on Zillow, Apartments.com, Facebook Marketplace, and some others, but over there, your post is one out of hundreds. Instead, you're finding quiet, uncrowded channels when you utilize employer housing boards and these HR relocation departments and these companies' internal newsletters. So this way you're reaching renters before they can even start scrolling listings in a lot of the usual places. And let me tell you what almost everyone misses, and it's key. But first, go ahead and put a like on the video if you like how I'm breaking it down. Thanks in advance for the thumbs up. You're in the right place watching me here, but really, this is just a supplemental channel for our main platform, the Get Rich Education audio podcast. That's where most people listen to me every week on Apple Podcasts or Spotify there on the Get Rich Education podcast. See, here's what a lot of real estate investors don't realize. Employers actually love this too, because when they can help new hires or transferees find housing quickly, what it does is it boosts their recruiting success. I mean, if that company is trying to lure a new hire with a job offer, I mean, you can imagine how that job offer is better if they can already tell that new hire that they've got a housing solution for them. The other thing that it does is it reduces employee stress, obviously. And then thirdly, it improves long-term retention at that company. And think about it, I mean, society actually wins here 3 ways. So you're helping yourself, you're helping that company, and you're helping their new employee, which is your tenant. And what this does, it makes HR departments surprisingly receptive to you. They might even circulate your listing internally or add you to their housing resource list for the long term. So whether you're managing your properties locally or remotely, this relationship with some local companies, I mean, that really creates an extra layer of reliability in your real estate portfolio, securing your income streams. And now when you think about just who you're targeting here, think about nurses, engineers, IT staff, teachers, and in a lot of cases, military-based personnel. I mean, they're all ideal long-term tenants who treat housing as real stability for them. The way that you can do it is identify major employers that are near your property. Check a certain radius. And like who are we talking about here? So then you're looking at hospital systems, universities, schools, or manufacturing plants. Contact their HR or relocation department. And then it's not hard to provide a concise PDF or a one-page flyer with photos, the amenities, and the monthly rent amount. And what you do differently in your ad is you put the distance or time it takes to reach the employer on there, like an 8-minute commute, a 12-minute drive, whatever, and then your contact info. That's how you do it. And another thing you can do is offer a small incentive, like $100 off on the first month for employees of this company. And that is fair and legal as long as you still offer it to others, even if others don't get the discount. So just don't exclude others. And now, once you've got this dialed in, it's a pretty slick way to get an advantage in the marketplace. So get in the habit of advertising your vacancy with employers, and you will tend to be more profitable over time. And I've got more related material that's useful for you. If you've got a late paying tenant, say these 7 magic words. And how do you raise the rent yet still actually keep your tenants happy? Learn how here.